Aloha, everybody. It's DJ Valerie B. Love. How are you? Happy, thankful Thursday. So, how's everybody doing today? And how are you doing on your experiment for this week with Big Dream School podcast? And so, our experiment that we've been working on this week is all about music, making your power playlist. So, have you done it? Has it worked for you? What's happening? Is it something that's rocking your world? Or is it like, I don't care, I'm not really interested. I just want to hear about it because for me, again, music is like my medicine for sure. It gets me high, it gets me low, it gets me all the places that I want to go when I use it with intention. So just curious how that's going. But the new episode this week on Big Dream School is about a pastor and a priestess, which is super interesting. So we have an interview with Allison Conte and JT Smedendorf, and it's all about sacred union. And so what is sacred union, you ask? And, Allison and JT talk about their experience as a married couple and also as, a pastor and a priestess. And so it's two interesting ways to approach their spirituality, but they still meet in the middle somehow. So that's a really beautiful thing that they speak of in this wonderful podcast. It was my first podcast that I got to interview two people at the same time. So it was really cool. And I'm really grateful that they came on the show and shared their journey with us. But really, the show dives into, you can get the show notes and everything over at this web address at DJ Valerie B. Love. But, the show is really cool because it talks about getting in alignment and getting in appreciation with the opposite and really figuring out like how that opposite fits with your, strength. And, a lot of times when we see something that's opposite of us, we're, get away. But the reality is we need a little bit of that, we need, if we're kind of out here and all like la 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 spacey, we need somebody who's grounded in our relationship. Same thing, if we're super like thick and grounded and, always reliable, like we need somebody who's a little playful with us, to complement us. And so, Allison and JT really share about, because it's easy to sit and look at the other as it were and say like, they're different from me and they should be more like me. But the reality is you want to bring that out in you because it is something that you're missing in your, your wholeness of your masterpiece that is called you. And so the awesome idea really is to learn about yourself, where your strengths and weaknesses are, learn about the opposite. We're going to do the experiment this week, and it's all about writing down an inventory of your opposites, which is kind of weird, and so it's really going to be a fun one. And there's even that part of me that's like, I don't know. I don't want to write the opposites down. But the reality is I need the opposite. A lot of us seek coaches and support and guidance in areas that we're lacking. Like for me, I'm rich in creativity and I'm rich in dreaming big and visionary stuff and seeing like the future as it can be. Where I need a little bit of support is that grounded step by step. What's the process? Check off the boxes. What's the strategy? What's the structure of things, And so that's where I seek, somebody in business and perhaps a lover that is a little more structured than me, that I'm out here. So, rather than again, just shunning the opposite, it's about embracing the opposite and noticing ourselves and noticing that. So it's pretty cool. So this is going to be a fun experiment for sure. There's two songs of the week because we had two guests, so it's super great. So one of them is a Metallica song, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and the other one is For My Wedding by Don Henley. And so those are our songs of the week, and you can go get all of the links and everything over at this part of the website. And so I'd be interested to hear you guys, how you're doing, and let's rock and roll. I'm super stoked. This is going to be good, and I definitely want to hear how this week's experiment is going for you, okay? All right, so let's do this. Let's go. And exhale some love, baby. Woohoo! All right, I love it. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Rock on.